Collective. Welcome to messages to and for the masculine and the feminine for July 4th through the 11th, 2018. Twin Flame Divine Love reading for the week. Okay, so a lot going on. Okay, today's July 4th in the U.S. It's Independence Day, right? So again, they're going to have a little bit more of an independent energy going on there. But also with all these retrogrades and eclipses that are coming through right now, it's really a time of just being within the moment, taking the time, and it's really been urged all over the place. I've been getting these messages from, hearing from astrology and all that other stuff, that is this time for actually past life healing. So I do feel that I did a lot of attitudinal karma healings, which helped a lot with messages coming through in a better way, because there was a lot of attitude going on that I found with clients from their masculine and getting messages. But it's also for us to heal these things and also recognize that there are some things that we still need to work on. And it's from the past life to release and to heal. And so I have been divinely given a beautiful gift of healings that I do. They are unique. They are just what has been given to me. And a lot of the times we do not know what to ask for, what we're needing to heal at the time. And these are what these healings do. The divine comes through, lets you know, because your brain, your ego needs to know to get out of the way and allow these things to happen, because it really, stops it a lot of the time, okay? The fear of the karmic energy. Karmic energy is a wonderful thing. It's a message to tell you what to heal and where to go deeper and how to work through these things. So that's what the gift I've been given. Sets of healings that are definitely set for twin flame, for inner divine energy being healed and coming more and more into those divine energies, so you can create what you desire, receive what is yours, right? Abundance. I've had a lot of clients actually, since we've been working, get into a shift because their divine energy is stronger and they're able to get raises, promotions, things like that, because they are ascending through these healings. So I'm just putting it out there. I've been urged even more so, especially this time with the eclipses and the retrogrades. That past life healing that I do is unbelievable. If you just want to reach out and let me do something like this, so you know kind of where your energy is with your counterpart, that's great. And then we can move forward as well. But it's really a time, it's across the board, we're being urged to heal, heal, heal. And also to put it out into the world, even to the point of start speaking our truth to people, because everyone has a divine energy within them. We are the ambassadors of all this, and we recognize it, and we do all the healing and shifting and recognizing, and then it shifts everyone else. But it also can be done for anyone, what I do. But it really is pinpointed because we are aware of we're needing to heal these things, our divine energies. So it does really work for the collective. I've had great results. People have really shifted and have been, this journey is actually a beautiful thing when you recognize what to heal and how to get better. Even your health gets better, physical health, because when you spiritually feel better, you emotionally feel better, your body starts to feel better, your life starts to change around you. You start manifesting what you truly desire instead of shutting down. So what I feel for this week is a lot of karmic stuff is going to come up. We are going to be tested, okay? Because there's been a lot of shifts where the masculine is moving really way out of karmic energy. And so for the feminine, that's a little bit of an upheaval for us, because while doing so, we're seeing all these things happen, or we're feeling them internally, but it's also messages to us of what we can fix and we can heal, because that's how we help our masculine. We heal ourselves. We also do healings for them, because that accelerates the process. And the closer you come to coming into physical contact in relationship, not even say union, physical contact in relationship is possible before union. So the closer you come to that, the more you're tested, because of course, if you're in a lovely pink loving bubble, of course you have faith and you have trust. So there are times when you're going to be tested and you're going to see these things again, and you're going to say, I'm not reacting the same way. And that's what the attitudinal karma healing kind of did these past weeks, because that was what it was being, the energy at the time. And now it's saying past life, which I always do anyway. And then there's I do DNA, then I do, the soul, and I do ancestral healing and all of these things. And it's been divinely given to me. These are the things. We don't know what to do. It's been divinely given to me how we proceed. And as I go with my clients, it's not always the same way. They're individuals, so it might be heal this, then we might have to go here to heal with this, and then that. But it's really, I've been given, and I really want to do a workshop because there's so many things I have been given to give to all of you that is not out there, and there's a lot of misinformation out there that tries to make us become negative and get off the path as much as possible, and that just prolongs the process. The more you get in the flow, you stay on the path, you choose your masculine, you choose your union, you choose this journey, and you choose to heal and get your divine energies back together and ascend on so many levels, the better off the planet is. And that's why we're here. And that's why we've been chosen. We are the chosen ones, but it's also to help everyone else around us. That's why we step into our divine purpose, our life purpose. And I am in it right now, okay? And I'm here to help you to get you in it. So please reach out. It is a crucial time of healing. I've been given these divine gifts, these divine healings to help you know what to heal, how it's going to heal, and what your outcome is. So please reach out. Go to my website, look through it all, and just email me, contact me from my website, and I will be able to guide you in whatever way possible to make you feel better and to keep you on this path. Because when you think that you can step off of it and it'll be okay, that you can make this choice, the choice has already been, it's already did. We already gave up our free will for this. So anytime you go off of it, that's when you start to feel sick. That's when things around you don't match up with you because your energy is not right. You're not on your path. You're not moving more toward your divine energy and moving up and ascending. So just wanted to put that out there. It's very important with these retrogrades, with the eclipses. It's really a time we're going to be sitting in this going, what is going on and how can I fix this? How can I heal it? And the more you just step out and do it beforehand and just say, I'm ready to heal and I'm going to put myself out there to do all these things, the less you are disrupted or upset by what is going on. And your journey becomes this beautiful thing of a reawakening of your beautiful divine energies and ability to help others around you. Okay, so for this week, like I was saying, I have a feeling that there's going to be some more karmic messages and things going on, especially for the feminine. We may get a little upset, but it's just letting you know what to heal and how to move forward. When you get any messages from him, or you're seeing something in the 3D, or you're not even wanting to, but it comes at you anyway, reach out. I do calls even to help you decode whatever's going on. So I'm just saying, if you're feeling upset and wanting to jump off the journey path, well, please reach out, because it's only going to prolong the process and be even more hurtful than you felt like it has been. Okay, so let's see what the masculine energy for us to be aware of, for him to be in, to help this week. And to help the feminine, right? And for the feminine, what energy to be aware of, to be in, to help the masculine and help this whole process. Whoop. Get that there. And then what action do they want the masculine to be aware of? There we go. And the action, whoa. Oh, we're going to put that down there, grounding him. Whoa. Okay, and this one too. All right. Okay, the masculine has a lot going on around him this week, which I thought. Okay, feminine. Yeah, what's our action? Probably just sitting there and going, oh, what can I heal so this isn't all happening to him? Okay, let me make sure it's in the frame. Pull it down a little. There we go. Good, perfect. All right, so let's start with the masculine, the energy for him to be aware of. God of awakening. So we have that upside down, but to me, it's like grounding it. Like he's awakening even more so and trying to get all this karmic stuff away from, he's like, oh my gosh, I realize even more of what's going on, even more of what I truly desire and what I deserve within a relationship, with feeling better, even within himself. I feel like he's going to be a little more hermited, right? He's working on himself. So feminine, know that. Even if you don't hear from them, you don't know what's going on, know that he's working on himself and he's trying to plant whatever he's been awoken to in the 3D right now, knowing that the union, knowing about a relationship, the importance of it, and how it's not been working for him in the past. So he's trying to get through all that karma. It's like this karmic cloud over him. He's still cutting through it, but he's trying to really do this in the 3D, even if, you know, he's not so attentive. It's because he's really working at it. And he's staying quiet all around because he's trying to figure out how even more so to step away from. Because he has been. As we've seen week after week, he's been making those decisions and stepping away from them. He's been trying. He's been a little bit more pushing his limits in the 3D to do so. But now it's like, this hasn't been working. These things haven't been the best. How is he? He's like going back to make that plan, right? And there he is trying to get rid of it and working on the 3D and creating that plan even more so. He's had to shift and change it a bit. And now, like I said, with these retrogrades and everything, it's really going to be on him to be like, okay, what do I need to do now? Because I've tried, and in the past, like the past lives, in the past, these certain things have happened and have stopped me. It's also the self-defeating kind of beliefs that, can this really happen? Can I really do it? Am I strong enough? You know, kind of thing. So, but he's in there. He's doing it. He's shifting. It's all shifting because as we saw weeks before, the karmic stuff was going to happen anyway. Truth was going to come out anyway. So the truth has come out, and then he's tried certain things and gone, oh no, I don't know. And so now he's having to shift his plans around there. He's awoken to it all. But through his awakening, he has all more of this karmic stuff from his past and sitting in his past, really, to think about how can I do this differently so I can fully be out of this karmic energy and release it all. So for the feminine, how we can help him out is unconditional love. That's the truth. And that's what I'm saying. You know, when any of this is going on, we have to show unconditional love for ourselves. No, we're getting upset with ourselves in the way of, why am I doing this? Why am I even trying this? He's not even good to me. You know, it's not working out. The communication's horrible. No. I mean, if you're saying anything and it feels upsetting to you, it's messages that I can help you decode. But it's messages, and that's why the attitudinal karma one helped a lot of the clients, because the message is shifted into a nicer way instead of with such an attitude and getting an attitude when you receive the message from the karma. But see, there it is. It's unconditional love. We must be in an unconditionally loving place because he's got to feel that from us, because all the karmic stuff around him, it's really deep in it. He's like sunk in it, still getting out, still battling his way out of it. But there's some more coming up, okay? There's more things coming up. So from his past that he's having to work through even more so. And that's why, you know, if we do our healings and we get the past stuff done, and even for them, because you do a past life healing, you could do it together, it does help them to kind of shift and move more toward, okay, I'm getting out of this. I'm healing from this. This does not have to happen again. This does not have to get worse. Because in the past, that's what's happened to them. And that's also because we create their karma. So if we're going through something or we kind of put it off on them, even if you're like saying, well, he's this, he's that, you're creating it. Or he's with this one or that one, you're creating it. Okay, don't create that. Be in your unconditionally loving space. Have that trust and faith that no matter what, you will be together. It's just a process. And we're not ready. We're still healing, obviously. You know, if you're still hurting, there's a need for healing. If you're not unconditionally loving towards your counterpart, towards your masculine, there's a need for healing of that. Okay? And forgiveness, major. That's one of the major ones I do as well. Okay, so the action. Let's see what's going on here. We have, the boundaries, the abandonment going on here. So he's trying to put up boundaries. He's trying to walk away from this, which is no longer serving him. So it's still that, we have 8, 9. Yeah, he's walking away from the karmic energy, putting up a boundary to it, ending any of it, putting up a boundary to it, which I know, because he's really sitting within himself. Even if it looks like he's in a relationship with someone else, or there's a job that holds him back, or even children, he's starting to put those boundaries up, surrounding it, and then walking away toward the union, really, toward here, he's covered in sacral chakra, divine masculine energy, okay? And it even looks like a child, really. Yeah, it is a child, feeling abandoned. And they felt that way by us if we're not in an unconditionally loving space, okay? If we start saying terrible things and we're getting all angry, attitude with the karma, that is not good because then they feel abandoned. But what is really going on here is they're putting up those boundaries toward any type of feminine energy around them that has not been good in their karmic way, soulmate way, but they had to learn from it, and they're walking away from it. But they felt abandoned by us at one time in the past, right? So they're, it's needing to feel, stay in this energy, feminine, needing to feel like, okay, I can walk away because when it's coming to me, they don't even feel a connection to that karmic energy anymore. There's nothing there. They just are sitting and they're trying to figure out how to get out of it. And so that was part of those past weeks of saying the truth's coming out. They know for a fact there's no connection with any karmic energy around them anymore. Any of those people, things they used to do, there's no connection. But they're trying to figure out a new way and how to walk away from it all toward the true feminine energy, and put up a boundary toward the one that's not so great for them. Okay, and then over here, so here's the separation. And here's that's the thing. It's so important for us to not create any more karmic energy around them when we're separated in the way of in the 3D. Okay, don't get on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, right? And check out what's going on. Just let it be. Have the trust, have the faith. Do your work, do your healing. If you're in separation, that's the time to do it. Because you're not necessarily focusing on him, So during the separation, we have to stay in an unconditionally loving way because we want him to put up that boundary, stop feeling abandoned by us and us judging. Because here's the deal. If we keep feeling like they are with this person, they're doing something wrong or they're lying to us about what's going on, we create that. So I keep telling everyone, no matter what he said to you, that is truth. What you're seeing in 3D is not. It's illusion. What he has said to you, if he loves you, he wants to be with you, but he's still in this energy. He's telling you what he wants you to focus on and have trust and faith in so it can happen. Stay in this unconditionally loving space, no matter what's going on. During this separation, he's trying to put up the boundaries and walk away and not feel abandoned by us or us getting all upset because what we're seeing, because you're checking these things out. Don't check them out, okay? It's a number 11, right? So we can be an individual, right? Let him be the individual right now that's doing what he's got to do to move out of the situation. We be the individual in an unconditionally loving space to know we hold the faith and the trust. They let us know what they want, and then we say, yeah, right. It doesn't look like that. It's for us to have faith and trust and to move through it all. And that's why we will be tested, and we're going to be tested because they are now still there in a way, but there's no connection. They have cut the cords. There is nothing. They're nothing to anything around them that is not really for them. They recognize the energy now, what they truly desire in a feminine energy. So what is the grounder here moving toward us? Yes, oneness, okay? Recognizing the oneness of it all, the two of us together, and joy that can come together. So it's like, okay, I first have to realize that there is something better, there is that oneness, and then we step together within the dance together. Okay, ending anything that's going to stop us with love to move forward. And this is an 11 as well, but the oneness, knowing, okay, something else exists out there that's better for me. I know it. I know it. And this is what I had it like this way. It's going to shift them toward us this week as long as we stay in this unconditionally loving space of self, which we can only do that when we heal, okay? And it'll move this energy toward us. What are we aware of? Yeah. Physical ailment. Now, get rid of the guilt. And that's a roll out of the past life energy for the feminine. So number 7, that's divine energies. And the lower back represents guilt and hormonal stuff. And actually your intestine as well. And your intestine, that's where we hold our emotions. So it's really all about emotions, guilt, shame, blame around our feminine energies. We are not fully loving ourselves within our full out feminine energy. And they're saying, hey, this can and cause a physical ailment, cause a problem in the physical, right? If we do not get into the space of unconditionally loving ourselves, our bodies, our sensuality, our ability to attract what we truly desire. So it's saying, all right, within your divine energies, there's something going on there, wanting to heal that, right? And what's going to ground it is Kuan Yin, goddess of nurturing, right? And that's grounded as well. So there's a lot of upside down cards, but yeah. And Kuan Yin is a major one within the soul healing that I do. But nurturing. So it's nurturing ourselves from the darkness, from the past life, from the karmic energy, nurturing the true divine energy within us. Because our divine energy within the physical, we're having some issues here. We're not totally unconditionally loving. And until we can do that, they can't feel that, okay? So you don't want them feeling the separation like that. So it's saying, listen, ground it in the 3D. In the 3D, this is all to be grounded. It's upside down to me, it's like grounded. Or moving away from, but like grounding, getting rid of any of the boundaries they've had to us for separation and feeling abandoned from us. And now switching it even more so toward their karmic energy to be able to walk away. Because we get into the unconditional loving space when we heal. When we heal our divine feminine energy. And the divine feminine energy has a lot of shame. A lot of us, it's based on they're already in a relationship, as we know, and we're on the side or we're whatever, and it's upsetting, and that's not me, and we look like, you know, and then it's upsetting to us, but no. We are the true relationship. Let's go to put in between what we can know that is between us to help us out here. Now, we know this is moving. If we can do all this and get through this karmic stuff this week and heal from it and get in that past and nurture your true goddess, right? Goddess divine energy, then this flows through to this, a oneness and joy coming to us feminine. That will be our reward if we can get through this. And between, see, selfhood, okay? So it's really about getting to yourself, and he's going to be in himself trying to figure these things out. And it's a good time, because when you do these healings during the retrograde and all this time that we've truly been urged to do, he really sits within it and really heals and feels it. He's not as distracted with his 3D right now because everything slows down during retrogrades and you start to see things for what they are, and it's seeing past life stuff. So he wants to change his behaviors from the past anyway. So that's why he'll be very open to the healings right now and being within self. Okay, fixing our divine self, and then it moves to him. It trickles on over. So there we go for this week, and then move it on up. And I'm talking about, when I say karmic too, like anything that might be holding the person back. It does not have to be a relationship. It could be a job, a position in life, anything they've chosen that does not serve them. And a lot of the time, we know the masculine is in this space and he has the karmic, whatever it is, holding him there while we have to do our work and fix ourselves and get more into our divine energies in order to then step into that space. So that's why there's another reason why maybe you don't get so upset, is knowing that this karmic energy, whatever it may be, a person, something they've decided to do, something that's taking them far away or whatever, it's because it's time for us to keep healing. And they are really going through this stuff because we're not ready yet. We're not ready to take that space. So they have a placeholder, and that's that karmic energy of whatever it may be. All right, so let's do this week for the masculine. Okay. In the past, where his energies have been, in the present, and what's going to help him move forward. Wow. And then we're going to put a power with that one. Okay. Then what he fears when it comes to the feminine, his feminine, and what he ultimately wants. So now for what he has felt about the feminine in the past, what he feels right now in the present, and what's going to help her move forward, us move forward. And we put what am I doing? Shuffle. Maybe you wanted that one on there. No, it wanted this one. It just fell out on top of the other cards. So put a power on there. This is not an easy spread to do with all these cards. Okay, and now we go to, also, for the feminine, we have, for our own messages, how we're feeling about ourselves from the past, how we're feeling right now in the present, what's going to help us move forward. And put that power there, put that power on there. And then down here we have what we ultimately have a fear of, that we're wanting to release always, and with moons, which will be on the, and what we truly desire with the masculine, be on the 12th. So this will be leading up to, and it's always like a week before, and especially a couple of days before, a couple of days after, we have that moon energy. All right, so here we go. For the masculine, in the past energies, balance. What I was thinking, yes. Feeling the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. And so that's where he's been, and I saw it there, and he's still kind of there, okay? So know that there's a need for balance, and he's trying to figure out how to compromise this whole situation and make it better. It's a number 1, which a new beginning, with a 4, which is 1111, wishes come true. You know, trying, instead of being stuck in it all, he's balancing out and recognizing what he truly, in the past, he's already recognized it. That's what I said. He's already cut the cord. It's already done. And he's coming into a better balance surrounding us and our energy. And it's a number 5. So for a positive change. And so in the present, what energies he's in, 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life, your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. So recognizing this, okay? Within his emotions, he's recognizing more of the positive that's out there with someone else, that's us, in a certain situation. And the Emperor, he's organizing, he's getting structure and discipline and leadership. And number 4, instead of being stuck in this karmic energy, he's working through it and understanding that he can have what he desires, okay? Now, we want to stay in that energy for him, because, you know what, in the past, they've never really connected to this karmic energy. It's never really been something they desired. It was not a oneness within the two, like they feel from our energy, and wasn't joyful or any way, or a nice dance where he leads, we follow, we let him know what we want, and he helps us do it in the 3D and all that. So that has not gone on, and that's what he's going to, like I said, we get through all of this, it's going to flow toward us, yes. So that's why you stay in your unconditionally loving energy, because right now he's organizing, he's figuring it all out, because he wants this contented family life, emotional, material needs met, trustworthy relationships. This is what he's desiring right now in the present, and this is what he's working on with this arcana, okay? So perfect. And now for the future energies help him move forward is a page of fire, news of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. So starting off within his true passion and having a true passion for the feminine energy with this oneness and this joy, right? And then the 7 of earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So that's what I said. There's a possibility, if we don't heal our past stuff and help him heal and do all those things, there is a possibility that, yeah, the seeds are well planted, but there might be a temporary pause because unnecessary worry. If we're worrying, we create it. We create their karma. We create what is going on in the 3D with them, okay? So we have to know. So knowing that, you know, it's not our karma, it doesn't have to happen. We can take the better part, that the seeds are well planted. Okay, and it's in this endeavor. He's like, yes, I'm excited, I'm passionate. It's a number 7 within the earth, so it's like divine energies. But if we heal ours, he starts to heal. So the seeds are well planted. We're going to plant them and heal them, right? And there might be a temporary pause, but don't worry. We don't worry, they don't worry, okay? And then King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. And that's what we're going to see. So there's seeds well planted. This is what we're going to focus on for our masculine. The seeds are well planted, we have trust and we have faith, so he can be successful, confident, and everything can turn to gold for him with this process. And then King of Michael, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. So honestly being open and communicating what he truly desires along this path and this journey, getting away from the karmic energy, moving more toward his yellow solar plexus chakra, life purpose. Look at the strength of that, and knowing that he is protected, okay? Respecting himself and becoming ambitious. This is what we want to focus on, feminine. When we're focused on this unconditional love, he's the King of Michael. He's the King of Earth. Within his divine energies, the seeds are being well planted, and he's getting this passion for his new feminine energy that he's working toward. Beautiful. So, what he has, what he has felt about the feminine in the past is, 4 of summer. So being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that, do we, feminine? Okay, so they have been feeling us wavering in the attitudinal karma and things like that. We don't want to be that, because we want the 4. We want the wishes to come true. And look, he's there begging, going, please, will you recognize, heal, do what you got to do, heal this divine feminine energy. Because look, it's like a pale orange, and then there it is. She's like leaning on top of the major divine feminine energy we can have, and we have some of it, we recognize some of it, but this is what we truly desire, and this is what he desires, what he's pleading for us, okay, for the 4 of summer, which would be a wish come true if we weren't stuck in this kind of prison idea of, I'm stuck in this journey, why am I doing this, look what he's doing, he's running around having the time of his life. Yeah, right. He's not attached to any of it, okay? We are the ones who have to sit in there and go, you know what? I'm not running around. I'm not doing anything else. I choose him. I choose this journey. And then it all opens up because we're being tested. Okay? And on top of that is justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Okay? So knowing that. So in the past, he thought that we were just kind of ignoring the situation. We're upset, all those things. But no, there will be justice. He knows if we take time to review the details carefully and put our pieces back together and heal, that we will win in the end. It's just this journey that we're on. Justice for the 2 of us coming together within our union, the number 8, and getting our abundance. So he's recognizing, okay, there's been discontentment and taking this stuff for granted. Being a divine individual, we do take some things for granted. We may look at someone else and say, well, look, they have a relationship. Why can't I have a relationship? Because they'll never be on the level that we will have it. But it takes work. It takes healing. It takes effort. We all have stuff in our past that has now created us to be in an energy we're in that we're wanting to release. And now is the time with the retrogrades and the, okay. So what he's seeing for the present is 9 of winter. Unfounded fear, focused on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Yeah, it's been there. So he's felt it from us. Is it right now? Possibly. That's what we're having to heal. Look at all this darkness. But look at that moon. And we always want to release all that stuff with the moon. So there's past life healings and all these dark things that we still have on us. We're wanting to end them, okay? Stop feeling like we're out in the cold and that we're not heard and we're not loved and we're not a priority, but we are. It's an unfounded fear that these things will not come true because justice is. He knows it. But he's trying to say, what I'm feeling right now for you is you can be in a fearful space, release that. And that's part of your past, of what went on. You fear it happening again. And worst case scenarios, only looking at negativity instead of realizing within your divine energy, feminine, you're amazing. But I said, we will be tested. This is where it is. He knows there's going to be the test for the 9 of autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. And this is what he wants from us. And he feels that if we step into our heart and get any of that karmic stuff off of it, we can end anything that has been negative for us, and we can cherish the time alone, because what does it mean? During separation is a time for us to heal and to get more into our divine energy, more into our purpose, and not be so worried about him and trying to, am I communicating well, and is everything working out? Did I do something wrong? Because when you're working together in that way and you're communicating back and forth in the 3D, or even feeling a certain way, or being needy of him, it pulls you down when it comes to you being in your selfhood, all right? Where's that? Being in your selfhood and being in your unconditionally nurturing energy for your divine feminine. So this is what he's saying for us in the present energy, that, you know what, cherish your time alone, get rid of the fear, start healing, do more healing so he can be within this energy, and he knows what it is, and he's trying to figure it out. But in him trying to figure it out, it's also for us to figure out first, in a way. So, and what can help us move forward, he's telling us, is Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or a promotion. And this is what I'm saying. We will ascend. You ascend with these healings. So all of these things is going to change, and you'll ascend. And the Chariot, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Okay? So we're moving forward. The Chariot's moving us forward, and when we heal and do these things. So it's important. This is what he's telling us. It's like, keep going. Now, let's see what he fears when it comes to surrounding the feminine divine guidance. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And so, having a change in the arcana, having divine guidance. And that's truth. Us opening up, changing the way we've been doing these things. Consider an alternative approach. That's what I do. It's an alternative approach to healing. It sure is, but it's amazing. Clients have had such, you know, breakthroughs and things happen for them because it's letting them know what to heal. The divine comes through, gives the guidance, and lets you know what to heal, how it's going to happen, and getting your ego out of the way. Okay? So their fear is that we won't take this divine guidance, that we won't move forward in that. And no, search for the meaning in your life. Search for your true life. Right? What's the meaning of this? What any messages they're giving to us, they're afraid that we won't get the meaning of it and consider it in a different way. And that's that attitudinal karma. Realizing, no, it's a message, thank you. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And it's just saying that we're not taking the divine guidance right now to move forward the way we're meant to help him out, because he's sitting in there. He can't come up with the plan unless we come up with we heal enough that we can step away from anything negative we've had surrounding him as well, okay? So what he truly desires with feminine energy is 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. It's better communication, better, really, he wants to communicate. And he wants us to help him lighten his load. And that's what these healings will do. Because right now, we put the karma on him. So, yeah, lighten the load. Working too many hours. He's putting in all this karmic time while we're getting upset sometimes, okay? So he's saying, listen, I really want to communicate with you and I really want these things, but I'm like stuck. I'm stuck here because there's still more to do. There's still more healing within the sacral chakra, within the divine energy, and with the divine feminine. He wants us to heal. He's urging us to take the divine. He's fearful that we won't take the divine guidance that we're being given right now to heal. And what he really wants is to lighten his load. So I'm telling you, please, you love this man or male energy. You love this person. You want the best for them. You unconditionally love them is the best for them. And in doing so, you nurture yourself and you fix your energy so you can unconditionally love yourself and forgive yourself for feeling shame, blame, guilt surrounding your feminine energy. Okay, so what in the past the feminine's been feeling is Prince of Winter. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So yeah, there's a lot of shifts. And so it's even been, we thought things were kind of going okay for some. And then all of a sudden, bam, you know, there's a shift and we're like, okay, well, that was unexpected. What do I do now? How do I fix that? What does this mean? Okay. And you're seeking out the solution to the problem, but the intellectual part of it is very ego. So it's really get more impulsive in the way that that's what happens. We're in the ego, things aren't working, they're like, this has to change, and then all of a sudden it does click and change, and then we have to do something quickly, and that is, let's be impulsive and step away from what we've been doing in the past that's been blocking us and stopping us. So in the present energy, to be aware of unity, do the right thing for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So there's the number 5. So we have this here. He's saying, take the divine guidance. Oh, he's fearful that we won't do that. We're sitting in it right now. Here's our choice this week. What are you going to do? And it's saying, you know what? Compare traditional versus new approaches. Mine's a totally new approach, okay? Nothing like anything out there. So, you know, if it's better for you to do something a little more traditional, you know, like Reiki or something like that, that's fine. But I find my healings help people who are highly skeptical or intelligent because it gets at the ego. And it shows you. I mean, it shows you. It has to be a visual so the brain can get it in the process. Card, like I do here, card after card showing the brain so things shift and you feel a major shift. So compare it. Look around, shop around. What's the best way for you to start healing? Or to continue healing. That's what it's saying. And it's an arcana, so that's what we're doing in the present, because it's one of his fears that we will not do it. So this week, we're starting it. We're doing it, right? We're all doing it. Whatever way is best for you. But having it be spiritually minded. And so it's getting out of more of your intellect and getting more into the spirituality of it and a unity and getting help from our community as a collective. And so what to help us move forward, but then feminine energy is... Oh, let's do it this way. No, well, this is the supercharge. So the wheel. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So that's ascension. We're going to work on it, on our healing in whatever way, traditional, my new, whatever. And then the delays will be over. We'll have unexpected good luck because you're stepping more into your divine energies. It opens you up for your abundance. And a new, moving forward, new travel toward 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Beautiful. That's what we're moving toward. So there's so much to be grateful for. We'll be getting even more so within love, the number one. Starting over and loving ourselves even more, getting more into unconditional love, nurturing ourselves even more, our divine energies even more, and getting out of any of the negativity. That's what helps us move forward, and that's where the delays will be over. If we do this in our present this week, we are moving toward such a more promising, beautiful energy. So what we are fearful of, feminine, ooh, the moon, truth, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. And our fears are the truth coming through about our past and what we're needing to heal. Starting over within our union. And it's true. It's like letting go of anything that went on between us as well. Not just masculine energy in general. It could be your masculine. But it's an opportunity to improve your plans coming through, to improve your journey by healing. Okay? But we're fearful. We have some fears that, you know, of growing stronger. What are we going to find? What is going to be released? You know, there's some fears. That's why it's like a darker thing. And it's a two-part process that I do, where I make it a little bit lighter from the darkness of the past life, and then I do a spiritual light healing, which totally makes it much lighter, gives you a new energy in your 5D, because the past life is being taken out, and it grounds some beautiful energy in your 3D, okay? So this is it. This is what we fear. What am I going to find? If I start working on myself, what's going to happen? What's going to shift? But you know what? It's the opportunity to improve you. It's the opportunity to improve the situation. This is what he's fearing, that we won't do it, that we won't take the divine guidance and ask for help. Well, here we are. We have he's right to be fearful of that, because we have the fears of us growing stronger. And that's true. Sometimes in our feminine energy, we're a little scared of what we attract or what goes on. But when you heal all of that, it's just power. It's just influence. It's just getting what you truly desire, even from your masculine. Okay, feminine, and what we truly desire with the masculine is 3 of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Okay. All right. How much does this have to come through? Okay, so release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. And then he will be stronger as well. And get out of that 3 energy. It's just going to be the 2 of us. No longer another karmic energy in between us. And we are protected within us. And the whole past is gone between the 2 of us. And we will grow together. And all wounds are healed. So this is what we want for this week. So in order to do so, what do we have to do? Yeah. On some level, please get out there, do this. It's a time of doing it. It's going to be supercharged energy to help out. Okay, so within the 3D, we have what kind of fears he's having and what he truly desires. With us, our fear and what we truly desire. Okay. Yeah, it's radiance, summer solstice. Ooh. So it's the truth, right? It's like, okay, he wants us to take the divine guidance, to do what we got to do, to get those wise teachers and friends and surround ourselves with that and with that energy to heal. And look, that's totally the sacral chakra. That's totally divine energies coming up off at that green, any karmic energy that's green, but going to the green to your heart. That's where karmic energy ends up. And then getting more into your true heart and your true divine feminine energy fears that we will not radiate this, that we will shut down, that we will not be unconditionally loved, and we will get this. Keep the shame, blame, and the guilt and the anger, really, about the separation, about what's going on for him in 3D, and not work through it all. And so, but he's wanting this, but he does not sure about it. So he's truly desiring in the 3D. Yeah, emergence. There it is. More of the feminine energy, the correct, the true, not the stuff that's karmically been put upon us, to emerge more and more. Okay? So it's asking for helpful people to help our energy emerge within divine feminine energy. For our fears, okay? It would improve our plans, harmony. And that's really what's part of that. Because even the harmony is like giving and receiving. So it's also, a lot of times our feminine energy is shut down to not receive or even possibly give, right? Because we have these fears, but we want harmony. We want things to work out. We want to be able to, you know, we fear that it won't work together. We fear this will never happen, right? But what we really want is this harmony, but we fear that it's not going to happen and that things won't grow stronger. And we won't face these things and be able, because it is like harmony, you know, it's on different frequency, different levels going along together. So it's like the masculine here, the feminine here, and we can move toward what we need to together instead of being stuck. But there's that fear there that this is not going to happen. Will we ever get along? Will it ever work out? Well, that's the fear there, that if we, you know, improve our plans surrounding that fear, knowing, yes, it'll work, we can work together at this. We can help the masculine by doing healing. We can't truly physically really help them. That's why it doesn't really help us to know their plans or to know, unless there's certain messages they want to give us for us to hold on to, like I said. They can tell us certain things that they desire, and so then we focus on those things to help them manifest and know that it is truth. But that's how we work together. But our fears are holding us back. Can that ever really happen? What he's saying to you, can it ever, to us, can it ever really happen? It doesn't really look like that in the 3D, but the 3D is the illusion. What goes on between the two of you is the truth. Okay? Now, sometimes the truth can come through in a more negative way because it's something we're really not recognizing, and they give it to us in not such a great way because we haven't been nurturing our true feminine energy. We've been kind of moving away from it. So once we start healing our true feminine energy, we step into our life purpose, even if it feels like it's spiritually wacky, like what I do, having confidence in it and loving it, the gift that I've been given, the more you get a better response from your masculine and nicer messages, and you don't get treated so poorly, okay? So that's why it's another reason to heal, because you want to be treated nicely. And you don't necessarily want to have to get the messages from them, because sometimes they're not the nicest. They don't come into us in the nicest of ways. But once we recognize and we can decode, they start doing that, okay? All right. And then it also can show how hard you're being on yourself and the situation by what type of message comes through. So what we truly desire with releasing this past in the 3D is submerge, okay? So to really, with this, they're wanting us to have this radiance and emerge. We're like, okay, I don't know if this can ever happen. Can we ever work together? Will this ever work out, right? We have this major fear, but it's like melting of, you know, to really set in there and be strong, right? Truly, release the past, be strong enough to do so, but then let those things that have been stuck melt away. Let these emotions, these negative emotions, shame, blame, guilt, fear, just kind of flow away, melt away. This is what we desire. So we can release the past, we'll grow from the situation, then we'll heal, and all this stuff that's been going on that's been kind of frozen, just stuck there, will start to melt away. That's what we really want. We want the truth to come out, really. We're a little fearful of it here, but the truth is what now I have learned, is what they do say to you, that's a positive thing, what they want with you and how they feel about you. That's the truth. Hold on to it. Hold on to it and know, no matter what goes on, our faith is being trusted majorly this week, as you see, about this karmic energy. But as long as you do some healing and you are aware of all this, you can flow through it a lot easier. So when it comes to romance, the fears for the masculine surrounding the feminine, and whoa, okay, and what they truly desire, that came flying up. And then for the feminine, the fears, and what we truly desire. So, that we won't release the past. The time is time to clear. I don't know how much. Okay, come on. All right, I can't make this stuff up. Okay, you hear me? I don't know. Someone was saying they don't know what I'm doing. I'm shuffling. Okay, I try to put it in front of the camera so you can see that I'm just shuffling and the cards come flying out. Well, yeah, this is what they fear. That we won't clear our energy. That we won't get out of the past. Won't release any past energies. We won't step into our true divine feminine because we're still stuck in the past. And we won't take that guidance to get to our real meaning, our real divine feminine energy, the releasing of the past. What they truly desire when it comes to this romance is Healing of the family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Well, that's the ancestors, and they put a lot of karmic energy on us. So healing family issues is what they really want to do, and that is what really truly happens. When we get together, they've been possibly in a karmic situation where it's been just terrible, tumultuous, and horrible, and it can, coming together within a true, unconditionally loving relationship can help heal all family issues. But healing family issues like the DNA I do, and also past life has to do with your ancestors, their judgment, and that's what creates our shame, blame, and guilt. But is healing these issues what they really want? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, as you forgive the past, right? Release the past, forgive what was put upon us by our ancestors. And children, your love life is being affected by children. And that's that inner child, inner divine. And it could be, you know, you wanting children, to heal family issues, to help the children involved in those, right? And also to have children. So to further beautiful unconditional love and to populate this beautiful planet in a light way. But also to heal within and heal our inner divine. Because it's not a child, it's an inner divine. So this is what he truly desires. To ask for help, angels, ask your angels for help, to lighten the load, right? So make everything lighter within divine energies. Have the feminine energy emerge more so out of this karmic stuff to heal the family issues that are going on. So it helps him heal, and it helps us, you know, our love life benefits from that, right? We get closer to one another. We become in a better relationship with one another, and it's being affected by children as totally will help the children involved in any type of karmic relationship, but also help our inner divine energy. I mean, wow. So this all has to do with the romance. So the parts that we were like, oh, it's so amazing when we're together and I miss him and our interaction and all those things. Well, yeah, it's all a reward for healing within because our relationship gets better. We heal these issues that have gone on from our past, and the love life benefits from it because we come more into our divine energy, so we're even more compatible and more balanced. So our fears, this situation involves marriage. Okay, so our fear is maybe the situation, someone's married, our counterpart is married, and we're fearing it, and how to get through that, and can it ever happen? Can we ever be in harmony with one another because of this, you know, and that fear of that? But also, you know, one of our fears is that we don't recognize this. That we have these fears. Is it really going to happen? Are we really going to come together within this? But one of the fears is surrounding that, can there be harmony even with the karmic energy after stepping out of this type of marriage and stepping more toward us? As we face those fears of that, we grow stronger. So what has gone on in the past with the karmic energy? Can we have this harmony? And can we have this true marriage that is meant for us anyway? We are already in union, you know. It's just in the 3D. We have to get there. It's like we know where this is. We know this. And that's what you focus on. Yes, this does exist. Now, how do I get through the maze and heal to get there? Put my pieces back together to get there. So what we truly desire this week is, well, with the masculine is for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. Yep. Masculine, take back control of your life, right? Get in there and start melting away and getting at the true feelings and release this past together. So together, if we're having to take back our control, they're taking back their control is what we're wanting. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And it's true, the safety. We have fears of what went on in the past and how we were hurt. We want to release all those. We want to know it's safe to love, and we can be done with the past, that anything that was just stuck there is going to melt away, and all the wounds will be healed. Because we've had a lot, yeah, it's not been easy. As we know, it can be somewhat really hurtful, and that's where we're needing to heal all those things that went on, and getting back to your true energies, getting back to the true you and your divine energy. So when it comes to true love, okay, so what he fears around the feminine, yeah, to get closer to our life purpose. He fears that we're not going to do it. I mean, it's all through here, okay? It's all there. We're not going to take the divine guidance. That's there. It's arcana. It's right stuck in front of us. Okay? Find the meaning of what's going on. Take the alternative approach and heal. Whatever that may be, get back into your radiance. Please get off this karmic energy and get into your radiance. Release all the negativity and clear your energy for this life purpose, recognizing your life purpose. They fear if we don't do this, the life purpose won't come true, and the true love is our life purpose. The unconditional love is our life purpose, and we won't recognize that. This is what he's fearing for us this week because he's needing to be pulled out of here. He's like, please help me. That's how we help, by doing healing, okay? And we have, what he truly desires with the feminine is just straight up love. Love of herself, love between the two, and just really grounding it. Okay, roots, grounding it within love. So he really wants love. So let's heal these family issues. Let's do these things. And the way we do that is through, it's ancestral based, the past life healings that I do. There's the DNA that I do that has to do with the ancestral. I actually have the ancestral healing that the ancestors let you know what they kind of screwed you up with and what they want for you now. And what they want to support you in, because they want to support you because the karmic energy is on them of what they did in the past that is creating us to stay away from our union. It's very important to work through all these things. And then so what the feminine is fearing, emotional freedom, that he will free himself emotionally to get to the correct marriage, get out of this marriage, free himself emotionally from that marriage, get into a good harmony with us because it's beautiful and wonderful, and get out of our fears about growing stronger and improve these plans, okay? So all of that. Emotional freedom for the masculine is what our fear. Will that happen? And what we truly desire within true love? Connection. Making our connection, coming together. Just a true connection. Having messages come through. Enjoying, being drunk on life and our love. Music. There's the music. There's the harmony going around us. Just having that beautiful connection. Knowing it is safe to love. Free yourself emotionally. There's the emotional freedom. Free yourself emotionally, masculine. Okay? Release the past. That's what we want to do with him, to help him. And this is how you're going to this week. All right? So, masculine energy to be aware of. And the feminine energy to be aware of. We have sacrifice and death. Wow. So death to anything that no longer serves him and making that sacrifice for his life purpose and his divine masculine energy. Knowing there are things he's going to have to sacrifice and leave behind and let them be. Wow. For this life purpose and love coming through. So that's where he's sitting here, right? And saying, all right, how do I do this? It's no longer there. It's been death to it. Okay? And he knows it's a sacrifice to move toward all this. And that was on top of the children and the family issues. He knows that he's sacrificing these certain things and putting death to them because it's not for him. It's not for him. And the more you're in a situation that's not for you, the divine has a way of pushing you out or pushing your buttons to make you want to walk away or taking things away. If we don't make the decision on our own, things will be made for us. Not we have free will. Yes, we have free will. We do on a level, but we made this decision a long time ago and gave up our free will when it comes to the union and the idea of it and our masculine. We gave that up a long time ago. We made a pact with God and the divine before we even came. So that's gone. But your free will, you could say, I'm not going to do it. But you will be pushed. You will see things start happening for you that you want to step back on the path. And for the feminine energy, we have compassion, Kuan Yin. So there she is. The nurturing, the goddess of nurturing, being in your unconditionally loving energy for the masculine, what they're going through. No longer getting all upset about separation because it truly doesn't exist. He's going to recognize the oneness and the joy of us being together, even if we're not physically together in the 3D. They're feeling the connection more as we heal out of anything, that is that karmic energy off the divine energy. And then there's Kuan Yin, having total compassion for the whole situation and the whole process of the healing, and compassion for him, getting within the heart. The more we heal the karmic energy off our heart, the more we can come into compassion. And like I said, Kuan Yin is a huge part of my soul healing. It's not mine, it's given to me by the divine. Okay, let's go to an extra feminine energy to be aware of. We want to work extra hard at this now to help us with the healing. And we have Enheduanna. The High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Wow. What did I say? She's about the soul, and he's a part of our soul. We are one soul that splits and goes about its way. So I am one with my soul. So knowing through this healing, it's going to help him because we are one. And my soul is a legacy of love. So we're trying to get back to love of divine energies, love of self, love of one another, that selfhood, recognizing it, and all this unconditional love. Right, now let's do a crystal to help get through. Wow, he's got 3 to help get through this week. Okay. Okay, so we have Ancient Wisdom Crystal. This is perfect how all these go together. Okay, Ancient Wisdom Crystal. Master Teacher, it's all the chakras. These powerful crystals hold within them the love and wisdom of the universe. Over time, they have been programmed with sacred wisdom and knowledge of the past, present, and future. As this information is ready to be received, these crystals find their way into your hearts and hands of humanity, unlocking the ancient secrets of existence. Each crystal has a different message to share as it assists in awakening our planet to a more expanded way of being, living more from a higher place of love and opening us to a deeper connection to our divine Mother Earth. To receive this message, simply sit quietly with one of these sacred crystals with the intention of receiving its wisdom. So this is going when we're doing whatever, and the past life cards that I use are actually this color. Okay, so while we're doing our work, they're going to be open. They're going to be there. Like I said, sit within it, right? Knowing this can come to them. To activate the crystal's energy, focus on the small triangular etchings on its face. Once you have experienced a connection with an ancient wisdom crystal, you will receive a deep understanding that this knowledge and wisdom already lies within. Awakening to ancient wisdom. Finding support and guidance for the future, right? Developing a deeper connection to your heart. And that's what we get the karmic energy off the heart, and we are connected by heart as well. Awakening of our divine connection to our planet. Okay? So awakening of the divine connection even more because we will be working on it. And then they have Boji stones. And Boji stones has to do with balance. So, you know, getting this wisdom, coming more into balance, same color there about past life, all the chakras. Boji stones, shaman stones, have been utilized by the ancient shamans for thousands of years as guidance tools and healing gifts from the earth. These powerful allies assist in your journey into the worlds of spirit, where you connect to animal totems and many other medicines and gifts from the spirit world. They are great tools to work with in the soul retrieval process, as they allow for the shaman's energy to stay grounded in the earth plane and help facilitate the shamanic journey. They bring about a balancing of the energy field when placed in the hand. The male stone in the left, the female in the right. These powerful alignment allows for a state of balance within your life, creates balance, grounds the spiritual experience into the physical world, supports soul retrieval journey to the inner realms, assists in connecting to your power animal in spirit. I'm going to pull a power animal after I do this for them. And then we have Hiddenite. And that has to do with gratitude. So feeling grateful as all these messages come through, and being grateful for us, so maybe they'll be nicer to us when it comes to this karmic energy, but getting into the heart. So it's a heart chakra. Hiddenite holds the powerful medicine to assist in unlocking the heart's essence of gratitude. In deeply connecting to this incredible heart stone, you will be blessed with the wisdom of holding a sacred space of gratitude in your life. When you master the essence of gratitude, you master the art of receiving. Breathe this divine crystal into your heart and feel the essence of gratitude for everything in your life. And especially us, because this karmic stuff's going to come off of his heart as well. Crystal of deep gratitude reveals the gratitude is the key to receiving, opens the heart, and assists in dissolving any judgments in your life. Allows you to create a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. So not feeling judged by us either. So let me pull an animal for them. And it is, oh, I always love this one, the dolphin. New hope. Okay, we're going to give them new hope that these things can move forward, and dolphins are so beautiful. So new hope. So there's going to be us getting that wisdom through our past life healings, whatever way you do it, coming into a balance of what's better going on, having the gratitude because the karmic energy will be taken off. And we've had the courage over here, our fears, courage to be stronger and to actually do this, what he's asking us to do. Please, please, I want to be able to balance. And so I can be grateful for this and have new hope. That even more so he does have it, but even more hope because we're going to sit within that as well. And so we get Shatakite, which is teacher. And so for Shatakite, it is the heart, throat, and crown chakra. One of the magical stones of the crystal world with its beautiful blue and green hues, Shatakite freely offers its powerful healing vibration. Its medicine encourages you to connect deeply with your teacher guides in the spirit world, to open to the wisdom that lies within, and to step onto the path as a teacher. That's what we're really doing. It also creates a sacred space where you can learn and heal from your, is it going to say past? From your own challenges and experiences. When you can understand and integrate the lessons you face in life, deep wisdom and healing is attained, which can then be shared with others. That's what we're doing. Shatakite will assist you in finding the courage and the strength associated with knowing your truth and connecting to your inner wisdom. Invokes the wisdom of the inner teacher, opens the heart to allow you to share wisdom from a place of love, supports you to share the divine wisdom of the universe, connects you to your teacher guides in the higher realms. And that's what we're needing, right? Boom. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to get the wisdom from it. He wants to get in balance and then be grateful to us that we're doing the work. Okay? Right. So, let's go to Ganesh. What blockage is being taken away and what gift is being given this week? And for the feminine. For the masculine, we have all fulfillment within love. So getting out into that karmic energy, getting into the heart when it comes to love and who he truly loves. So feeling so much better about love and feeling fulfilled instead of how he's been disconnected in many ways because there was really no connection with karmic energy anymore. I mean, totally. No reason for it. None. But they're trying to figure out how to walk away for this oneness and this joy, right? So, yeah, fulfillment, feeling more fulfilled, and that's why the gratitude's going to come through. And then us, achievement. Yes, achievement. 2, wishes come true, coming together. 6 as well, within love. So, getting off that karmic energy, look at that, within feminine, and coming more into your feminine energy over here. So, achievement, our wishes coming true, no longer being stuck when it comes to the two of us and when it comes to love. So, we are going to achieve that freedom, then he gets his emotional freedom because we are stuck from past life issues. There is stuff stuck there, so still needing some work. And now, this is what we shuffled to. That's been over the reading. The energy, only time will tell. Yep. And underneath that, we have, with the moon, surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Got it? Got it? Let go of the past. We have to surrender the old, okay? And the old ideas of him as well. Any anger surrounding whatever he said or done. If it was positive, what he wanted with you, that's what you focus on so you can create it. We have that energy. The more we're in our divine energy, we can create that energy around them. I'm trying to shuffle here. Oh, well, that's what you wanted. Okay, what else do we have here? We have this, which is embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. See? The missing pieces. And he's asking us to do that. I love this one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay? So there's no right and wrong, but choose unconditional love. Choose him. Because you don't want to prolong the journey any more than it has been. And romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. All right. Romance is coming through. Once we nurture ourselves and get ourselves right back into who we really are, and then the romance will come through. I want to do this one as well. They're telling me, boom, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay? So he's admiring us. And they might not be saying anything this week, but yeah, they have deeper feelings than what they're putting out there right now. And then there's romance. See, they're starting to feel more romantic and opening up because on some level, they've not even really been able to be that way because it's been in a karmic situation and there's no type of romance like it is within the right relationship, a twin flame relationship, okay? And everyone has the ability to have that. We're just privy to it and then try to help other people to get to that point. All right, so that's what we got for the week. The messages are pretty clear. It's time with the retrogrades And the eclipses, to just get in there and get it all out and release it and let it go. So whatever way, traditional versus new, my new, you know, just reach out to me and let me help you, please, because it helps the collective. The more work we do for ourselves and our counterpart, the more we raise the vibration of the collective, the more the planet heals, the more we can create for everyone else around us, including our family. We do these healings. It helps click things in our families as well. And we can also have them done for our family. It's all over. Like, I've been urged now to not just really focus so much on even twin flames anymore. And it's just for everyone, trying to get it out there. So if you know of anyone that might benefit from any type of healing, you know, please refer them. You know, send them to my website if you feel, you know, even if you're not feeling it or whatever, if you know someone else that's on the journey that they may, and please share, okay, to help everyone. All right, so thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and definitely donating. And to all my clients out there, love you, love you, love you, love doing the work with you. And all the future ones coming to me, I can't wait to help you. It's such a beautiful, beautiful energy when you get to do all this work and release all of this and be able to help others is amazing. And in turn, you'll be able to help others as well. So until you see me again, share your love.